Hi, I'm Asia, and welcome back to the Strange Days Diaries, and welcome to New York City. If you're a follower of this channel, then you would know that it is a van life travel channel, but mostly a van life channel. If you know me or you've been a follower, then you know I live and travel full-time out of a 1990 Chevy Astro van, but obviously I'm not in my van right now. I am out in New York City. I am actually out here for work. I did not drive out here, although I really want to do that one day. I flew out here for work and I thought I would seize the day and bring you guys along with me. I think it's about 12:30-ish right now. I spent the morning honestly just trying to wake up. You guys know I'm sorry about that. I don't actually have my tripod. I'm a bad YouTuber. I completely forgot my tripod. So everything's gonna be handheld and it's a little challenge for me, but you don't need to know all about that. Anyways, as you guys know, I'm a West Coast girl. So this time change, it's not like the craziest time change I've ever experienced, but being 3 hours ahead means that I've been sleeping in way too long. So I had a really long morning. It's about noon now, and I really just want to get going. I'm currently staying in Brooklyn, and I absolutely love Brooklyn. It's by far my favorite borough in New York City. I've been here a few times. I absolutely love New York. It has a very special place in my heart. I've been here a few times, and it's just absolutely a ball, and I cannot wait to bring you along with me today. As you guys know, I live and travel in a tiny little old Astro van. And so you're typically seeing me fighting with my tiny little mini fridge in the van. So it's such a luxury having a full-size fridge that I can have whatever I want, buy whatever I want. I have iced coffee. That never happens in my life. So it's just such a luxury. And since I'm in the house, I'm gonna take full advantage of that. Cheers. Oh man, there's quite literally nothing like a good cup of iced coffee. And anytime I'm in a house, whether it's like staying with a friend or I travel and I'm staying in a hostel or an Airbnb, I can't speak. I take advantage of the fact that there's probably ice there, and I buy these little iced coffees just because that's a luxury I don't have at home in the van. But anyways, I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me today, and I'm gonna leave. I have to actually leave pretty soon, and I'm just gonna take you along with me and show you a little bit of New York. I can't wait. Also, side note, I told you I didn't have my tripod. Literally, I stacked pots and like my camera was right here. So the things I do for you guys, I tell you what. So I just made it to Domino Park. This is one of my favorite places in New York City to just walk around, hang out. I'm obsessed with this Domino sugar factory. Don't know the history. I'm assuming it's an old sugar factory. And just generally, there's so many awesome views here. Unfortunately, it's a very overcast day. It's supposed to rain later tonight, but that's okay. It's not raining now and it's just so beautiful nonetheless. I'm loving just walking around. It's been a few years since I've been here, so it's cool to see it again. Something I'm so bummed out about, like so sad, is that my freaking camera is dead. Hold on, let me get out of the wind. My camera's dead. I'm so sad about it. I pulled it out earlier to take a couple photos just on my walk here, and it's totally dead. So I'll have to charge it later when I get to the house. Thankfully, I have another week here, so I'll just like charge it later and I have time to still explore, you know, and take photos. But it is a bummer because I'm here, but that's okay. I'll survive. So we're currently in Dumbo, out in Williamsburg in Brooklyn, and Dumbo is it's like Dumbo stands for directly underneath the Manhattan-Brooklyn overpass, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the bridge. There's Manhattan over there. Obviously, we're in Brooklyn. So a little fun fact, if you didn't know, that's why it's called Dumbo. I'm sure you knew that, but I'm just a newbie. Only been to New York a few times, although I love it. And so I love just learning little reasons why it's named that, and I don't know, just the history and all. This is one of my favorite parts of Brooklyn, and over here just in Williamsburg in general is so cool to explore and hang out in. Picture perfect right there. I just love it. I think I'll always prefer Brooklyn because, I don't know, I just like the vibe of Brooklyn a lot better than Manhattan. And I've spent a decent amount of time in both Brooklyn and Manhattan. And I just like Brooklyn better. And one of the many, many, many reasons I like Brooklyn better is that over here you can see the beautiful Manhattan skyline and the buildings, especially at some of the rooftop bars nearby. And you don't actually have to be in Manhattan. I think it's almost better being outside of Manhattan looking in at the cool, beautiful, massive buildings. One of my favorite parts of New York City is how many stickers are just everywhere. Any kind of pole, anything, there's just stickers. And it's kind of like little mini art, like museums and collections to me. I always stop and check them out. This is like nothing compared to some of the spots I've seen, so I'll show you guys more as I see them. This is one I've been seeing a lot, the lady with all the eyes. I honestly really want that. I love the Murphy for Mayor. This one. I've also been seeing this big Chef Dog Stay Cooking one a lot. Love it. Love that. So I'm slowly making my way over to Le Industrie, I think is how you say it. It's a pizza shop out here in Brooklyn. I'm gonna meet up with one of my friends and that I haven't seen in a while. This is kind of cool. So yeah, we're gonna grab a piece of pizza, slice of New York pizza, and catch up. We'll see if she wants to be in the vlog. I don't know. I'll ask her, but that's where I'm headed next. Here's some more stickers. Sorry guys, I just love the sticker game in New York City. It's just so good. Just showed up. Looks like there's a massive ass line. This will be interesting. I just wrapped having lunch with Julia. It was so nice seeing her. And now I'm just at the subway station waiting for my train. I'm honestly so exhausted. I was gonna actually take you guys to the Brooklyn Bridge today, but it's supposed to rain here pretty soon, so I'm actually gonna go home first, so we'll see what else I get up to today. The vlog is far from over, but yeah, that's the update for now. I'm honestly exhausted. I'm so excited to get home. Back home and I'm so tired. I got this organic cold pressed green juice from Trader Joe's recently. It's good. I like their other green juice better. I don't know why, but it's still good. The rain was just slowly starting to start here when I came back home. So I came home at like a really good time. I didn't want to be stuck out in the rain. I have an umbrella, but it's just a lot easier to be home and not stuck in the rain. And I have the luxury of a house to just chill out in. Not that the van is like any better. It's still a shelter, but like this is pure luxury, being in a house with running water and a bathroom. Like I couldn't ask for much more, honestly. But yeah, I'm just gonna decompress a little bit here, hang out at the house, and I'm not sure what else I'll do today. Time will tell. I did want to get a pack of beer or like a bottle of wine or something at that convenience store, but it was kind of awkward. Like they were open, but neither of the doors were unlocked or working. Not super sure. That was kind of weird. So maybe I'll run over to a different little bodega convenience store and get something in a bit. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm just going to decompress a little bit and I'll pick the camera up next time I do something. We'll see. It has officially been a couple hours since I last picked up this camera. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think I'm gonna break into my salad kit here. I got this chopped salad at Trader Joe's the other day. Y'all know me, it doesn't matter where I'm at. If I'm in the van or a house or something, you can bet your ass I'm going to Trader Joe's. Even though I'm in New York City, I'm still a broke girl. So grocery shopping and cooking my own meals is still a must. And today was actually kind of an anomaly. Typically I don't eat out while I'm in New York or traveling, especially these days just because I'm so broke. But just because I'm a broke girl doesn't mean I can't enjoy my life and still travel. I just travel very cheap. But anyways, that's kind of a ramble. This is barbecue and black pepper Toscana chopped salad. There's green and red cabbage, carrots, broccoli, stalks, and kale with cornbread, croutons, black pepper, Toscano cheese, and a barbecue sweet onion dressing. Sounds good to me. You guys know I love this sweet apple. Is that what it's called? Maybe sweet apple or apple harvest. I think it's called apple harvest salad at Trader Joe's, but they didn't have it here. So I'll try this instead. I also have some pre-cooked chicken I bought at Trader Joe's the other day that I might throw in here. I'm not sure. I gotta taste it first to see if I want to do that. Here's the salad. Easiest, quickest dinner ever. That's really good. I do think I want to add the chicken though. I bought this pre-cooked, I think it's chili lime chicken that I'm just gonna chop up a little bit and throw into the salad. I also have some blueberries I might add into the salad too. That might be good as well. Okay, that's looking way better now that I added the chicken and blueberries. Sometimes you just gotta beef up a pre-made salad, you know? Way better. Also, as I was making this salad, I was thinking about what I just said like about me. I was like rambling on about how I'm a broke girl out here and how you can still travel when you're broke. I just wanted to quickly kind of bring that up again and clarify a few things. So if you know me or you're a follower of the channel, then you know that I'm a multimedia artist. I've kind of always been like your classic broke artist, but I'm also a traveler at heart, and travel has always been super important to me. And despite me never really, in the past at least, and even now, having much money, I still prioritize traveling, but I travel super, super cheap. I get the discount flight deals. I stay at hostels. I couch surf. I stay at heavily discounted Airbnbs, or literally sleep on friends' like couches. Just however I can get by to get to that next place is how I do it. It's actually a big reason why I thought van life would work so well for me, because there's a lot of places within the US that I want to go so bad, but flying and then paying for accommodation, even if it's cheap flights and cheap hostels, it's still pretty expensive. And so if you can afford gas and, you know, maintaining a vehicle such as a van, it's like the best way to go, in my opinion, which is why I chose to do van life. I've been traveling cheap and traveling solo for many years, even before I started this YouTube channel. And so I feel like I have a lot of experience up my sleeve, or at least a decent amount. So if you guys ever want to know like how I travel cheap, kind of tips and tricks regarding that, whether it's in the van or flying or riding Amtrak or Greyhound, anything like that, especially as a solo female, or packing tips, like I never check a bag because it's expensive. Even if it's 20 bucks, hey, that's 20 bucks I could spend on food. You know what I mean? So everything I ever pack is in a backpack for carry-on only. And I have a lot of tips and like hacks as to how to pack everything I ever need plus some room in a backpack. And it's just a regular backpack, but I have some tips up my sleeve for that. So let me know if you would be interested in me making a whole video about that and my tips and tricks and hacks is how to travel cheap and actually do it, especially as a solo female. Let me know. Oh, also, before I finish this little rant about traveling cheap and all of that, let me know also if you would be interested in a video about the safety aspect of things as a solo female traveler in a van, on Amtrak, Greyhound, flying, anything like that. I think I have a few like safety tips definitely on my sleeve for that too. And some you may not have thought of as well that I never read about or heard about until I started traveling solo. And I just kind of learned from experience. So let me know if that's something else you'd be interested in knowing. Something else I just remembered that I cannot forget is to charge my camera. It was so disappointing when I brought this out earlier and it was dead. Perfect. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of tonight watching TV, relaxing, maybe writing a little bit. Oh, there's police outside. Nice. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was a fun one. I'll be in New York for a little bit, so a little bit more New York City content will be coming out on the channel. Definitely subscribe so that you don't miss that. And let me know any kind of content, other content that you would like me to create for you, and I will be happy to do it. Obviously, I'm not in the van right now, but I am traveling. I'm out on the East Coast, but I'll also be back in the van soon. So if van life content is all you want to see from me, do not fret, do not worry, because tons more van life content is coming very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the road.